On the front, you have a full 20-pound propane tank. It is all set and ready to go. So just turn the valve on just like so to get propane. To remove, just simply loosen the wing nut, pull the tank off. Directly beside here is a deep cycle battery. It is all set and ready to go. On this side over here is your winch control. So if you want the roof to go up, you'd press up and down for the winch. Around the corner here, so city water connection is right here. So this is where the camp water is going to go in if the campsite has water. Anything that goes down your kitchen drain is going to come out of the drain here, so you just spin that off. We will supply you with the hose there to drain that. You do have a 3-way fridge, so all your controls are in the bottom half here. So on the right here, so 12 volt is right above the switch here, so red is 12. 120, so when you're plugged into hydro, is the green switch, setting your temperature up here at the top. 7 being the coldest, 1 being the warmest. To light on propane, you're just simply going to push this over to the high position. You're going to push down and use the red igniter in behind. You would hold it for a few seconds. Once it lights, release. You can verify that there's flame through this keyway here on the side. Once you're done with it, you do want to turn it back to the off position. Directly beside the fridge here, so is where your hydro is going to plug in. So hydro plugs in right here. It is a 30 amp cord, so you're just going to line up the L here, push the cord on. 25 feet of cord will be in the trailer for you. Freshwater fill, so your fresh water is right here. So to fill your tank, just simply put it into there. The drain for this is inside the trailer. AC prep is exactly what it says it is, designed to prep the roof for air conditioning. You have 2 stabilizer jacks, both on the back, so you are going to get a 3/4 inch crank. So you simply just put the crank onto here, crank it down. Underneath the back bed here, so this is where your travel door is going to be. So it just simply bungee cords up to the top here and just slides out just like so. So this is just a storage position for it. Full-size spare on the back there as well for you. This track on the side here, this is for your stovetop. So your stovetop clips onto this track. You can use the stovetop in the trailer or outside the trailer. Right now we have it set up for outside. So all you do is just simply have this valve in the off position, pull it back just like a regular airline, connect it on, and then rotate back up for the flow of gas. Furnace exhaust, so just be careful, that will have hot exhaust if the furnace is running. As soon as we come into the trailer here, so on the side here, if you ever decide to put solar panel, it is prepped for solar panels there for you. Fire extinguisher down at the bottom for you. The stovetop is here, so your stovetop can either operate in this position here or outside. So again, there's the quick connect fitting. All you do to get your stovetop to run up here is you just have to open up this cupboard door here. In the back here, you're going to reroute the gas line up through here. At the bottom here, so this is your water pump switch there. So if you turn that switch to the on position, that will turn the water pump on. This is only for dry camping. If you're hooked up to a city water hose, you do not need to use that. LP carbon dioxide detector there for you. Down here at the bottom is your breakers. So you have 2 110 breakers, and your 12 volt fuses are on the right hand side. Tabletop, so table's pretty straightforward for you. So it just pulls off the pipes. These pipes here, we just lay down onto the floor here. Table is then going to go down onto these black pucks there. Now also for transit, this is where your stove gets stored. So your stove, again, there is another track that's down here. Just like so. And then your table goes down in the down position. Cushions fold out just like so. Underneath this guy here, this is where your fresh water tank is located. So the drain of your fresh water tank is just right here. So you just turn the valve until you see it's draining. Bunk end, so both bunk ends are the exact same. So you're just going to push the bar out. Comes out just like so. When this canvas comes down, so you'll see right here, there's a little black fitting. That is where you're going to put the bar in to put it back up, and then you just simply lock the bar into place just like so. Down at the bottom here, so this is your furnace. So right here is where your ceiling light switch is. So that's how you're going to turn on your roof lights. The thermostat for your furnace is right here. So at the top left here, so this here is in the off position. All the way to the left, you'll feel a click. turning over to the right, turning it on, it'll turn on, do everything all by itself. Always make sure that you have the drain plug in the sink for when you're folding up the trailer. Now in behind the tops there, you'll see that there's a sticker. City points to the hot water side. So that's if you're hooked up to city water. Fresh water is pointing to the right, which means it's just your freshwater system. On the front bed here, so we have 2 heated mattress controls. So these guys here plug in at the end of the bed where the tags are, dead center, and then plug into 110 hydro. So again, you have 2 of those. Owner's manual bag, so all the literature for the trailer is inside this brown envelope for you. Black bag here, so this is your power cord bag. So this is where you're going to store your power cord. You have 2 sets of keys for the unit here. So the black key is for the transit door. The gold key is for the camping door. Hand crank, so this is for your stabilizer jacks. Barbecue lifter with a beer opener on the end. Now to take your camping door off, so you're simply just going to close the door, undo the Velcro inside and outside. You have 2 turn tabs at the top here, so turn both of them. Now you'll see that you do have to pull the roof over to align them. 4 turn tabs down at the bottom. Your door is now free, so now you're going to grab a hold of it dead center, slide it back just like so. It sits up on top of this bracket here, just like so. And then when you lift up, you just simply dome, just like so. So when you're packing up, just remember nothing goes above your countertops. The dinette, you're just simply going to flip over. Now this guy here, fold around just like so, out like that to support, just like that. So all 4 corners are going to be the exact same. So your zipper here is just going to go to there. Now on this side over here, there is a rope. You're going to release your rope, and then you're going to pull your canvas off. It all velcros underneath. You want to make sure that your canvas is off of this track here. Then you just simply lift the bed up and slide the end in. Take your 2 poles off. Now do note that your front poles and your back poles are 2 different lengths. The shorter of the 2 go to the front. Okay, so you have 2 of these safety supports here. So here's one, there's the other one down there. The taper part goes to the top, so taper just slides in just like so, snaps over just like that. So you put one in on this corner here, one in on the front side on the driver's side of the trailer, or you can put it on the front of the passenger side and the back of the driver's side. To take them off, just simply twist, they pop right off. The next step, and I guarantee you're going to forget at some point, your camping door or your travel door is underneath the back bunk. This is also why you do slow transitions when you're pushing the bed in, so if you forget this, it's not going to do any damage. Line up your pins and close your door. At this point here, you're ready to lift the bed and take the poles out. It is crucial that you don't leave your beds hanging for a long period of time, so you don't want to bend your bed rails. Again, longer poles go to the back, shorter poles go to the front. At this point here, you are ready to come back down, so you're just going to press and hold the down button. aspect of the game, get the canvas packed back as far as you can. Hold the button until the winch motor stops on its own. You can then put the clip up, so you put your inner in first, and then your secondary goes right after that. Commonly asked questions is, how much can I leave on the bed? If you put a foam topper on the top, you can put a 2-inch foam topper and have no issues. Or you can leave sleeping bags up on the roof as well. Biggest thing is you don't want to leave any pillows up top. So you do have the bagged awning on the trailer, so it's quite simple operation how the bagged awning works. So bagged awning, it simply unzips. So you have zipper, unzip, there's going to be a tie here and a tie here. When you unrelease the tie, the awning is going to roll out. Once the awning rolls out, you then are going to have two poles. One pole is going to go towards the bottom here, the other pole that's going to go up to the top. If you have any questions, you can give us a shout at 519-371-0370, or you can email us at info@terrys.trailer.ca.